We live in a country where constituents must justify every claim for fuel allowances, disabled transport, or even a school meal. Meanwhile, MPs, elected to serve, not swerve responsibility, seem to exist in an alternate universe where accountability is optional and freebies fall from the sky like confetti at a party that they never paid for. So Mike Aimsbury, you would have thought that he would have disappeared from the news by now. He's been imprisoned, he's been released, he's been disgraced, and this man has now resigned, triggering the first by-election of Sir Keir Starmer's government, but not before gracing us all with a surreal media tour in which he attempted to explain why punching a constituent in the face multiple times was essentially a manifestation of anxiety. Apparently, a tough week in Parliament and 6 or 7 pints on an empty stomach can now be considered mitigating circumstances for violent assault, and calling this man a limp man or a soft man. He was wearing an alcohol monitoring tag while delivering his contrition on Good Morning Britain, a spectacle that one might describe as Kafka meets daytime TV. When challenged, he explained the constituent was somewhat vexed, a euphemism that would be laughable if it weren't so pathetic. The man he attacked, Paul Fellows, had the temerity to complain about bridges and winter fuel payments. The nerve. The nerve. And Amesbury's words during the assault, "You won't threaten your MP again, will you?" are chilling. This wasn't a scuffle. This was a drunken abuse of power recorded on video and later dismissed by the judge as a pack of lies, or rather the defence given by Mike Aimsbury was dismissed as a pack of lies, and yet he's allowed to go on television, national television, and repeat this rubbish again and again and again. This is outrageous that twits who are planning TV programmes, these producers, are encouraging this oaf to go out and again and again and again labour the point that the judge has already dismissed as a pack of lies. And he's allowed to keep his salary, maintain appearances, and reframe this entire event as a teachable moment, perhaps for a future book on... Maybe he's going to write the book on anger management for politicians. And here's the sting. At a time when Keir Starmer and Rachel Reeves are proposing cuts across the board, pleading efficiency and frugality as each new moral North Star twinkles in the distance, this is what leadership looks like. A get-out-of-prison-free card if you're in the politician's club. Punch a constituent and you're offered a studio sofa and a sympathetic interviewer. But God help a nurse who misses a tax return deadline. This is hypocrisy. And this is outrageous. And we should all write to our MPs immediately and say enough is enough, particularly if our MP happens to be, as mine does, by the way, a Labour MP. This is outrageous. It demands a response. It demands a written response. Because now this government has given this man licence to peddle his filthy lies through the media. He has no shame. But this government is egging him on. Let's not forget the grotesque contrast of the so-called concert gate. The Chancellor of the Exchequer, yes, the same, Rachel Reeves, who's got a problem with CVs, was last seen accepting free tickets to a Sabrina Carpenter gig at O2. This after previously enjoying Taylor Swift tickets and free clothes. Apparently austerity is for the governed, not the governors. When questioned, Reeves cites security concerns. Frankly, the only thing that needs securing is the moral credibility of this government. Heidi Alexander, the Transport Secretary, at least had the dignity to say that she was too busy to go to the concerts. But Reeves, she's racking up freebies while preparing a fiscal statement that will squeeze public services and ironically tell us that we're all in this together. What message does this send to the public that working-class voters who put their faith in Labour are now being rewarded with spectacle over substance, distraction over dignity? We're seeing a worrying pattern. Moral exemptions for those in power and even stricter penalties for those without it. Peter Bone, Margaret Ferrier, other MPs guilty of disgraceful behaviour were subject to recall petitions and disgrace, genuine disgrace. Bone, notably, was removed after constituents demanded better, and rightly so. Yet Amesbury, He slinks away, his punishment suspended, and then he's on TV, his salary intact for weeks. Had he not resigned, the recall threshold may never have been tested. So I want to ask, do these people throughout the Labour government actually understand the constraints on real working people? Do they comprehend the fury of pensioners losing winter fuel support while their representatives slug pints and throw punches at the very people who put them in power? So Keir Starmer says he wants a more efficient government. He may wish to begin by ensuring that violence, deceit and moral bankruptcy are not rewarded with airtime and perks. And as for going to concerts, well, is this what Rachel Reeves believes is an economy? Just don't bother paying for your tickets? Is that the leadership she is actually producing? Or is she going to say, oh, it's a misunderstanding like my CV? We are simply trading one elite for another, except this one goes to pop concerts for free while preaching restraint to the rest of us. This is like looking in a lavatory bowl before you've flushed. This is disgraceful behaviour, and these people should be excoriated for tolerating it or doing it.